Hello, and welcome to Success at Scale, the podcast that covers business stories from experienced entrepreneurs and startup founders on how to translate business ideas into business results. I'm your host, Greg Stein, and today I'm here with a great friend of mine, Michael Cain. This guy is just awesome. He's a musician, he's an educator, and he's an entrepreneur and an innovator. And he's coming to Innovate at NAMM with Triple G Ventures and Music Tectonics and all of our partners. He's coming to NAMM to introduce his new app called Ekwe. I got a little teaser of it back at CES, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a game changer, and I couldn't be more excited about it. Couldn't be more excited to work with Michael and his team, Jeffrey, and everyone else at Ekwe on something that's really spectacular. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Michael Cain. Michael, tell us about you, my man.
Right on. Happy to be here. Well, I think you just did. I'm a keyboardist, pianist, been an educator for many years, did a lot of traveling, a lot of touring, a lot of recording, and Ekwe really is a distillation of all those different experiences kind of into one succinct package.
So why is it called Ekwe?
Ekwe is a term that references a Nigerian instrument and form of music, but it has to do with the way that music really speaks to the idea that music is a universal language and can spread and have many, many uses. And that's how we envision Ekwe.
So along those lines, are you saying that it's about global musical instruments? What is Ekwe?
Ekwe is a tool for making music fundamentally. And yes, what we want to do is highlight instruments from around the world. So we have instruments from Africa, Asia, the Middle East, North America, South America. We have electronic instruments. At the same time, we want to introduce people into the recording experience that you might be familiar with DAWs. But at the same time, the DJ experience and the way samples are triggered and loops have changed the way people make music. So Ekwe kind of combines all of these particular features, but we do so in a very intuitive way that is not dumbed down. It's not a toy. It is really a tool, but it's very intuitive and very easy to use. So if you're a beginner, you've never used any of these tools, Ekwe is for you. There's no question about it. It'll introduce you to so many core concepts through the lens of your own music making. But if you're a teacher or a professional, Ekwe is a sketch pad, it's a collaboration tool. So it has a lot of functionality across the board.
That's amazing. So let me ask you this. Is this your first time at NAMM?
No.
You've been there a bunch, right?
I've been there a few times, yes, over the years.
All right. Now, when you've been there, have you ever seen anything like Ekwe appear at a NAMM show before?
Not really.
No.
No.
To me, this is a really unique moment, right? Because you've got something on a mobile device, an app that actually is like unleashing the entire musical universe at your fingertips, right? Right there.
Yeah.
This is a big moment for the industry.
Yeah. That's what we were aiming for. That's what we believe in, for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, that's why you are right at the core, at the front of Innovate at NAMM. I think this is going to be an amazing moment for you, for the brand, and I can't wait to introduce it to the world right there with you. So let me ask you, Ekwe, is it available now? It's coming soon. Where can I get it? Where can I learn more?
It's coming soon. You can go to our website, ekwe.app, and read about us. We're very close to launching. We're in our final beta testing phase, final tweaks. We want to make sure that everything is right. We want to make sure our music library is on point. And we really want it to be the right thing. So we're very close. Our target is May. I think we'll hit that. But it's coming soon.
Demo it. You're going to have a demo live at the show, right? This is
Absolutely
something everyone will be able to come check out.
Oh, for sure. If you come by the booth, we'll have a QR code. You'll get access to a pre-release version. So you'll be one of the early users, and you'll get a sneak preview of what's coming.
All right, so booth 10105. You'll get a sneak peek of Ekwe. This is a big deal. You get to meet Michael Cain. Michael, you'll be there with us, right? Right
I
in
will,
person. It's going to
absolutely.
be awesome. And let me tell you something. Can't be more excited about being together with you, with Ekwe. It's going to be awesome.
Likewise, it
And
will.
for anybody that's listening, please go to it's ekwe.app, right? Is that where I
Correct.
go?
Yep.
Awesome. Ekwe.app. Of course, for anybody listening, please like, share, subscribe, all that good social media stuff. And we will see you at NAMM, booth 10105, Innovate at NAMM. Until then, peace.
Well, Ekwe is actually an African instrument. We were inspired by its name. We like the sound of it. The app is called Ekwe. It's a mobile device, but it's in terms of the music making, it's sample based. So it's a catalog of instruments that you can play as your own. We've recorded 150 instruments from around the world, utilizing close to 60 musicians from India, from Africa, from Brazil. We live in a global landscape. Music is a global phenomenon, and therefore our instrument music library absolutely had to reflect that. Ekwe really is for everybody.
I liked being able to play it out on the keyboard.
We're complete beginner, hobbyist to professional.
Like it had a loop that you could hear and say, I really like that sound, and now let me make my own.
We want to make the educational aspect, the learning of music, the engagement of music, global in perspective. Not just in terms of the instruments, but in the practices and the learning traditions that are associated with those instruments.
It's good that you have the name of the countries above the sounds.
With Ekwe, imagine that the first piece of music that you ever play is also the first piece of music that you ever wrote, which is also the first piece of music that you mixed and mastered and then shared through Instagram, Facebook, some social media. In one fell swoop, you go through the whole process with Ekwe. There's no limit to what you can do. If your imagination can conceptualize it, the tool is there in Ekwe to realize it. We make improvisation, playing, exploration at the forefront of your musical learning. You kind of see what musically unifies us ultimately.